Hi Geminis, welcome with Golden Truth Tarot. Now let's get started with your April reading. The first week of April is going to be a fantastic week for all of you. I see you feeling in peace, relaxed, feeling content, feeling like you're managing everything in your life perfectly and you have found a good balance. This is also the last week of Mercury retrograde. So any disagreements, any conflicts, any conversations that you might have had during Mercury retrograde where you felt misunderstood or you felt angry or you maybe have said something that was inappropriate at a time, and the other person feels a certain way, or if there was any fight or any big disagreements, this is a time for you to solve the conflict, because Mercury, it's going to be retrograde all the way to April 7th, and then it goes direct. But during that last week, it's going to give you the time to reflect on your own behavior, how you've been acting and communicating with others. And it's also going to allow you to put yourself in the other person's shoes and understand why they said what they said. What are they going through? If they're going through a difficult time, if they're going through something very stressful and traumatic in their life that is causing them to act a certain way. So having that empathy, that understanding towards other people, that kindness, it's going to help you fix and repair a lot of relationships in your life. So this can be for some Geminis, some conflict that you might have had with someone at work, with friends, with family members. You might be able to fix everything at this time and feel happy and feel content and feel like everything is peaceful, how it's supposed to be. Couples are going to feel very connected during this first week. The two of you work perfectly together. The two of you always think about one another for everything. Even at times where you might feel disconnected, you always do your best to reconnect and work on the relationship and prioritize the relationship. So you have a very good balance between one and another. So you feel connected when it comes to your physical needs, your emotional needs. You feel like you have found the right person for you and you are in the right relationship, because this person brings peace. It enhances your life, it helps you improve your life, and you feel content. You feel like this is the right person for you. It's a very healthy, balanced relationship. Now, for some Geminis, this is also the time for you to focus on your daily routine, on the decisions that you make when it comes to your health, when it comes to your eating habits. It's always best to stay away from extremes, so extreme dieting or extreme exercise. And it's always best to focus on just calorie intake. If you're trying to slim down for the summer, this is a good time for you to be more mindful, to be more careful. As I said, don't follow any very strict diets. Just make sure that you are reducing the amount of food that you consume within a day, but you also focus on eating as much healthy as you can, and meals that are made at home, they're made with good organic foods. Also focus on, especially if you have a sedentary lifestyle, focus on walking enough, putting in your steps within a day, going to the gym, running, anything you can do to keep yourself active at least 3 to 4 times a week. That's going to be very helpful. And I see that you will come to a place during this week where you're going to feel like you have you're managing everything and you have a good balance between your time off, the time you're working, between your finances, how much money you're saving, how much money you're spending. You feel at a good place. You feel content and you feel happy. And then the second week, I see that a success is going to come for you, Geminis. Success, achievement. This can be a certificate after finishing a training, uh, getting a degree, getting recognition of some sort at work or in your community. People are going to see you as someone who is very successful, as someone who has achieved big things in their life, as an example for others. And you feel good, you feel good, you feel content about everything that you've done. Especially, this is a fantastic week for those Geminis who work online, work in social media. This can be you being offered an opportunity, a deal to be the face of a product, or to represent a company, or you being offered a great contract, a great opportunity to be part of a movie, or be part of a commercial, be part of a music video. This can be for some Geminis more fame, so more a video going viral, you're reaching a larger audience, anything that is going to help you grow and expand. And for others, it can be, so of course, this is a general reading, it can be something as small as you being recognized at work for something that other people didn't know, for a skill or an attribute that they didn't know that you had. For example, you will be able to show something that they didn't know, like, oh, we didn't know you spoke a different language, or we didn't know you had this skill, or you went to college for this, or you did this before. And that is going to put the spotlight on you during that second week and make you feel content, and give you a lot of that recognition and attention. Now, the third week is going to be challenging for those Geminis who are dealing with someone who has a lot of fire energy, someone who is younger than you. It can be a sibling who's younger than you. It can be your children, if you have children who are teenagers or young adults, especially if you're dealing with someone who is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. They're very entitled. They're spoiled, they take everything for granted, they're very demanding, they're very focused on their appearance, and they want to have fun, and they don't understand what it takes to work and earn money and everything else. So it is going to be one of those weeks where you're going to try and have them see the value in everything that you do. And you might even require them to earn your help. You might demand them to do something, or ask them to do something in order for you to comply with their request, and just try to manage it the best way possible. Now, for other Geminis, especially for Geminis who are single, I see that you want to be noticed more. You want to physically be noticed more. So it's been all about your personality. You're successful, you're funny, you're interesting, you're smart, but nobody's complimenting you for your looks. Nobody is giving too much focus and attention into your looks. And that's something that you crave. You want that recognition. Also, for some Geminis, if you like someone who has a lot of, if you're interested in someone who has a lot of fire energy, so you have a crush on a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, you're going to feel like you can't draw them in with your looks, like something is missing. So this is a time for you to make a change when it comes to your looks. So either change the way you dress, either change your hairstyle or hair color, or anything to boost your confidence and make you feel better about yourself and about the interactions that you have with other people. Now, in the last week, I see you going out, I see you having fun. I see at times that you're going to involve yourself with crowds that are not particularly your friends or people that you've known for a long time. You just want to be out and you want to have fun and you want to know people, so you don't want to be alone. And even though you know that they're not the right group for you, you're just hanging out with and being around in different areas and in different groups. Just be mindful of what you're sharing, Geminis, what you're sharing with others, what you're telling them about yourself. Because at times, because when you get nervous, Geminis tend to overshare and to talk and talk and talk, to kind of talk yourself out of your own anxiety, out of your own nerves, and that can lead to problems, or that can lead to people taking advantage of you in some form, or that can lead you to other things that you might not see at the moment. So be mindful. Be mindful. And that's why from the oracle of the animals, the message for you is the chameleon. Okay, message is very clear. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempt to direct the course of event. So if you find if you find yourself in a place where maybe it's not safe, or it's not a place where you usually hang out, or a place where you don't really know anyone, try to stay in the background, try to be careful, try to be like a chameleon and blend in. You don't need to be the person that stands out in a crowd, in a place outside of your comfort zone, or if you're not surrounded by people that you know and you feel safe. So if you end up in a party or in another place that you've never been before, it's always best to be mindful of your surroundings. And if you think that this relationships or they're not going to last, you're just having fun, then you have to be very selective with the information that you share about them, what they need to know, what others need to know, and what others don't need to know. Okay, Geminis, this is everything that I see for you for the month of April. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.